Hey. I hope Saturday morning is going good for people. Figured we'll just play a short Sudoku. We've got like an hour and a half, maybe. And if this one ends up being fast, we could try to go fight Jor Ragzlin or something like that. I haven't really thought about it. I think Jor Ragzlin or Gith Patrol or something like that. But before we get there, let's do the Sudoku. I was looking through the list of new Sudoku, and there were a bunch that seems very exciting to try. So here's one. I might play another one tomorrow on stream. We'll see. This is called Search 9 Sudoku. So the rules are each arrow points to the digit 9 in the respective row or column. The digit in the cell with the arrow is the distance from the cell to the corresponding digit 9. Okay, the digit in the gray circle must be odd. So what does this thing look like? There's a bunch of arrows and there's one gray circle. So this guy's odd, and let's just forget about that rule from now on. Each arrow points to the digit 9 in the respective row or column. So you could do something like put a 1 here. Am I doing this right? Yeah. You can put a 1 here, and that means the 9 is one cell away. So there would be a 9 here. Um, or you could put like a 3 here. 1, 2, 3. The 9 would go here. So that is the way of this game, or the way of this Sudoku, and let's get started. Pretty immediately, the obviously glaring thing is that there's just 8 of these in a row here, right? So like, if these are pointing to all the 9s, like they might look something like this. Not exactly this, for reasons I'll get to in a second, but all of these are pointing to the different 9s. Um, so what's the maximum one of these can be? There can never be a 9 in this cell, right? Because like that would imply that the 9 is 9 cells away, which is not only impossible. This would be the 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it also would mean that you'd also have to put the 0 here to mean that the 9 was here. So none of these cells with an arrow on them can be 9s. None of these are 9s. Which means in this row, this is the 9. Like, we know that much. There's also some stuff about, like, can this be the 9? And this cell can never be a 9. And it can't be a 9 because if it was a 9, then this would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And this would also have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So in situations where there's 2 arrows facing each other, the midpoint can never be a 9. One thing that might be interesting to do is to like color all the cells based on whether they could be 9s. That's something that we could do. Is any other obvious thing going on? Like this cell is going to be one bigger than this cell, for example. Like that sort of thing. That's not too out there. Yeah, let's just start by coloring everything that we think can or can't be a 9. So let's use green to mean it can still be a 9. So we saw that these arrows could definitely not be 9s. That was an example, so these arrows are not 9s. We know that the things in this column are not 9s. We said that stuff like these midpoints can't be 9s. So let's try to find all the midpoints and get rid of them from being 9s. So looking at left to right midpoints, this one can't be a 9. This is an even number, so that's fine. These two. This one can't be 9 because of this and this. And these are both an even number of spaces apart. There's no midpoint cell. Okay, and then this one can't be a 9 because of these two, but we already knew that. All right, so top and down, top and bottom, non-9. So this can't be a 9 because of these two. This one So even number of cells. This guy can't be a 9 because of these two. I think that's it for that rule. Here's another idea. Like, this cell can't be a 9, because if it was a 9, this one's pointing the wrong way. So any situation like that, like this can't be the 9, because we know that the 9 is over here. So let's look at that for rows. I think that's it for rows. Oh, these can't be 9s. So one of these is a 9, which means none of these are 9s. This is not a 9 because of this arrow, which means the 9 is here in this row, which means it's not here in this row. Okay. What about the columns? This one's not a 9 because of this arrow. So already getting relatively restricted. Okay. No, none of these can be 9s because they're in the same box as this 9. Okay. Maybe we can do something with restricting the values on the arrows now, because there's so many cells that we know can't be 9s. Like this. What can this be? It's either a 1 or a 2, right? Because of these two, and this one's a 6 or 7? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, 6 or 7. This guy. What is this? It's either a 1. Oh, wait. How is this ever a 1? Like, imagine this was a 9. Then both of these would have to be 1s, right? Because they're pointing straight to this 9. And we know that's not allowed. So this one's never the 9. So this is a 9. I guess it's a 9, so we can leave it marked green. Which means none of these are 9s. 1, 3, 5, 7. So this is actually a 2. This is a 4. And this guy is a 7. Not a 7. This is a 1 or a 2. Yeah, so now we know the 9 in this column is here, which means it's not here. This is a 3 or a 4. This number is a 4. It's not a 4 because of this. Oh, so we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's not allowed. 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is an 8. This is the 9. That's the 1. And this is a 7. Okay. So what is this one? It's a 3 or a 4. Okay. So we know the 9s in these two columns, or these two rows, are going to be here, because the 9s in these two columns must also be here. So it's going to be like a 9, 9, or it's going to be like 9, 9. Hey, Squiz! So we're doing a new puzzle today. So this one's about arrows pointing to 9s. And it's got basically one rule, which is that on an arrow, like whatever the number is, the 9 is that number of spaces away. So for example, like this 4, the 9 is 4 spaces away, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's been pretty restrictive. The other rule is that this gray circle is odd, but I think that's just there for the end of the puzzle so that you can disambiguate some solutions. But anyways, what I was saying is that these can't be 9s, because the 9s are, these two rows are taken over here. So this is a 9, which means this is going to be a 3, and this is going to be a 5. These are 1, 2, 6. Well, actually, this is just a 1 because of this. We've cleared out every other option in this column. So that's a 1, that's a 2. The 9s go here and here, and not here. And this guy is the 6, so the 9 goes here. Okay. And we've just got two 9s we don't know about here. And the rest of the 9s are sorted. That was pretty fast. Okay, so we can probably fill in some of these guys. 1, and then this is a 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 6 and 7. Oh, and that sorts out this thing. So this is a 9, this is a 9. Oh, oops. This is a 2, and that's a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this one might be substantially easier than I thought it was going to be. That's a 2. That's a 4, 5, 6. Maybe this one. This one's also a 6. This one's an 8. This one is a 7. Okay. Well, that's not that exciting, actually. This puzzle was too easy. I guess we're just doing regular Sudoku already. I always appreciate it. 6, 7. There's no 3 here. Oh, 3, 6, and 7 are all blocked here. Cool. Yeah, sometimes this solution helper does feel a little, or like the red numbers feel a little cheaty, but for regular Sudoku, it's like it's not interesting enough for me to care. This is 2 and 6, so this is 1 and 5. It's also 1 and 5. 1, 5, 9. Right, we've marked. No, it's not 9. It's not 9. What's the number? 8. What about this row? It's 1, 3, and 8. Two, 4, 7, 8. 7 up here. Oh, there we go. That's it. 7's here. These are 2, 4, 6, 8. Not worth it. Oh, so the 4 is up here, so it's not here. What else do we know? Not enough about 1s, I would say. What do we know about 2s? Go here. That's about it. 3, 4, 5. This 3 goes down here. This 3 goes here. 3 goes here. Okay, what's here? 5, 8. No, not 9. Keep doing that. 2. And 2 sees that, and 5 sees that, so this is the 8. 5, 2, 1, 5. These numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5. This bottom row 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. 8 like this. 1 and 8 like that. The 1 goes here. 2. 2 anymore. This. 6 and 2. What's left here? 4, 5, and 7. Not determined. I'll just write this down for the sake of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 here. Also not determined. 1, 6, and 7 here. Ah, there we go. Uh, 5, 6, and 8 in the middle. Okay. Nope, that's not a 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 8. This number. 6. This number. 3? No. 1. 4. 14 minutes. Alright. I guess we're gonna have more time for Baldur's Gate than I thought. Can boot up the game. And swap the category. Nature, Cleric. Shadowheart. Okay. And then Baldur's Gate category. Done. And we'll move the camera. Alright. That's a pretty straight Sudoku. I guess we can talk about it a little bit while the thing is loading. What happened? I think these things gave it away initially, like these being the numbers 1 to 8. And then we just saw very quickly that there were not that many places that a 9 could go on the board. Then we placed most or all of the 9s, except for these 2. And that let us place most of the arrows on the board. And then from there it was regular Sudoku. Okay. Yeah, maybe this rule set doesn't have a lot of juice to it. Like, if I was setting a Sudoku with this rule set, how would I make it go any differently? I mean, I really don't think that there's anything else to do. Like, that's just the strategy for all puzzles of this rule set, right? Like, find the places that can be 9s, you know, and based on that, limit the set of things that can go on the arrows. Maybe there's a little bit more room to make it more challenging, where you have to like iterate through like, oh yeah, these are where the 9s can be. Oh yeah, based on where those 9s can be, these are what the arrows can be. Oh, let's like do some regular Sudoku deductions based on that to be like, oh wait, there's a pair here that like prevents this thing from being the arrow that would let this 9 go over here, and like resolve that. But in general, that feels pretty limited. So like maybe this was not. This sounded like a much more exciting rule set than it actually was. That's how I feel about it. I mean, not that this puzzle was bad or anything. It was a perfectly fine puzzle. It just didn't have as much juice as some of the other ones did. Like the scale balancing Sudoku or like the vampire one. Those were much more detailed. All right, 53 though. What was happening this time? The scale one was good. The scale one was good. It was really interesting. Like, we kept having to like narrow down what the possibilities of the weights on both sides would be, and it wasn't obvious because there were those numbers that were like on top of the split. So you'd be like, oh, is that an 8 or is that a 6? And well, it changes what the totals and the things below it could be. You had to look at the things below it to figure out which things above it were like reasonable options, right? Like there's lots of this like kind of back and forth. This one, maybe there's some room for back and forth here. I don't think it was really explored in that particular puzzle. What happened? Okay. I think I said I was going to loot the goblin camp, but I never did. But that's not urgent anyway, so...
I'll go this way.
We killed these guys. I guess we still have Drawer to deal with. Did we kill Drawer last time? I don't remember. We have 5 tadpoles. We don't have Nears, and we don't have... Is it Drawers that we don't have? Yeah, no, we killed them already. We killed Drawer already. Cool. Yeah, I remember this. Did we take the tadpole of Drawer's corpse? I don't remember. There's supposed to be 10 in Act 1, that much I know, and 3 of them are in the crash. So we're missing 2. We're missing Nears, definitely. They're the 3 goblin leaders. I mean, there's Flynn, which we got. There's Nettie's. Flynn, Nettie, Near, and Edwin. Yeah, I don't think we picked up Drawer's tadpole. Because we have Flynn, Nettie, Edwin, got Minthara. I think those are the 5 that we have. So that raises the question, where did Drawer die in here? Where is he? Oh, Ro is gone, that's fine. I suppose Dareth is the only vendor we have for the time being to sell stuff to. Yeah, where is she? Where is... Wait, did I just see a yellow dot? Who's alive? Someone alive up top? Oh, Drawer's up here. Oh, we do have Drawer. And we knocked him out like I wanted. Did we not get Minthara's tadpole then? Flint, Nettie, Edwin. Yeah, we must not have Minthara's tadpole. I guess that makes sense. We killed her in the middle of a combat and didn't really go back, I guess. Oh yeah, we should loot the goblin camp before we long rest, because Drawer's gonna wake up. No, Minthara's also empty. Really? So we've done... We've gotten Minthara's and we've gotten Drawer's. Did we not take some of the others? I mean, we can go check for Nettie. Sorry, I'm just very confused about what happened in the previous streams. I mean, looking at the map, we did go this way, so we should have Edwin's. So we know we have Drawer, Minthara, Edwin. We should have Flint and Nettie and Gott. Those are the ones we still have to check.
was a shot.
We have a ton of looting to do here. Just choosing not to do any of it right now.
Better take that.
It's back here, right? Back here. I think I have taken it. It's gone. It's not here. Yeah, it's not here. So we know we have Drawer, Minthara, Nettie. We can go double check Edwin. And then we'll go look at Flint and Gut. Yeah, we should have everyone's but the 3 in the creche and here.
What might you
Yeah,
be hiding?
he's been looted as well. It's empty. So we've checked. I guess we check Gut next. And we'll check the Goblin leaders, Flint, Edwin. And we'll check Flint. But Flint is the last one. What is this quest, by the way? Just like go to the Underdark? Could have done this before, just didn't think about it. Soul Gut. What do you have on you? You're empty as well. So I didn't take Flynn's? Oh, there's an ad break starting. That's, and this is not super engaging game. No Fleshnar, Hyenas, Flint. Oh. Some reason I didn't take it. Did I think it was because of the tadpole dupe bug? I think that's why I didn't take it. Then let's count properly with the wiki. If I'm owed this tadpole, then I should just take it. Mind Flare, Parasite locations. Done. So this is 5. And this is 6. Yeah. Yeah, so we are actually owed that tadpole. That is not a duplicate tadpole. Okay. I think I wanted to take Ability Drain. Sure. Okay. On we go. Have I stored? I've stored stuff in the rats. What is Timber holding on to? Things I don't want to go. Okay. What's next? We should do the Goblin Camp before long resting, right? We're almost out of spell slots, so I want a long rest, so... Let's just go clear the Goblin Camp of anything that, we might want to get. Thought I'd be fighting Jor. I totally forgot that I already beat him. I'm gonna have to reorganize the bar. Otherwise, I'll be letting down Glenn. Oh, that's a different color. It's Peep with Dead. Interesting that some of these guys are red and some aren't. Can I, like, get this guy's stuff? I assume I fought them all at the same time, yeah. The reason I'm doing all this now is because we knocked out Jor. We're doing a little XP experiment. If Jor shows up in Act 2 as Zombie Jor Ragzlin, gives us more XP for it, then this is an XP positive route. And that means I want to loot this stuff before Jor wakes up, so I don't have to fight him the next time I come here when I want to loot things. Because that just seems a little tedious. Already looked at that. Great, the ad break is done. You're wondering, we did not take Flynn's tadpole when we were supposed to. That was the difference maker. It was a chest up. And right now we're just looting the Goblin Camp a bit so that we can long rest. We don't have to worry about Jor. Got about an hour left to stream, so there should be enough time to go to Act 2. We could do a couple of things. We could go to the creche first. Hey, Moth. We could go to the creche first, and we could fight the kobolds and the Vermishka. That's one way we could go. The other way is just go straight to Act 2 and get to Last Light. Which is, I think, what I'm gonna do, because I want to get, I want to start buying stuff from Tully. I think I've disabled most commands. But not that one. Okay, so, yeah, there's so many things you get in this game from looting. It's these things are consumables. They go here. And the rest of this is just sellable stuff, I guess. There's probably some stuff here, but I honestly don't think about any of it. I think the big stuff is going to be behind Jor's place. There's some like magic items back there. Okay. Okay, let's try to go up to the rafters and throw this chest down to break it. That's what I do. God, we're so slow. Yeah. Maybe I should have just paid Volo. If I'd paid Volo to be a friendly vendor, then you would just have a vendor with you wherever you go in Act 1. That seems super convenient. Even if he doesn't have anything useful to sell, just someone to get rid of all your carry weight. Of course, he never has any problems with carry weight, so it's perfect. Alright. Get out of here. You didn't even die from that. It's frustrating. I don't care enough about this. Just get me my movement speed back. Alright, I guess we're picking this thing up and going. Or you know what, even better. That's only 8 pounds, actually. It's not worth it. This is 37 pounds, yeah. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm just gonna leave some of the pouches here, and I will loot this whole place, sell things, and then come back later. That way we don't have to worry about running out of things, running out of carry weight. I kind of miss being human for the extra carry weight. And we can pick this thing up again. Okay. I know I've already looked at everything in the rafters, so I don't really, I don't need to check up there again. That was everything back here. Is there anything by... I think we've already looked here, too. Just to be... Yeah, this stuff is... This stuff is clear. The stuff by Hull Zone we might have cleared out, too. Yeah. This fight, when we did this fight, it was really interesting, because Minthara kept getting involved in accident. It's kind of a mess. Okay. Here's a poison resist ring that we did get. Okay. We did loot back here. I did kill Minthara, I burp a lot. It was done in a fit of rage. She attacked the Grove, and I was gonna defend it against her and knock her out, and do all the good XP things. But then the game decided differently. It turns out if you throw a caustic bulb on top of, well, the area in front of the Grove gate, that when those, like, barrels spawn in, that the tieflings have put there to defend against the goblins, if any of those spawn in on top of a caustic bulb, it counts as you taking a hostile action against the Grove. So I just took a long rest. I woke up the next day. Those barrels, you know, spontaneously appear, and, you know, Zevlor and everyone else became permanently hostile to me. Because of the caustic bulb. And so that happened. So I just killed the tieflings. And Minthara was walking in, and I was like, I don't know. I just want to see what happens if Minthara's dead. And this run is cursed already, so I just was like, okay, fine. I'll just kill Minthara. That was what happened. I don't think it'll have
Just check for anything useful.
much of a consequence in retrospect. Like, oh my god, why did I pick those up? I think all that's going to happen is that Minthara's just not going to be there in Act 2, right? She's not going to be there, and those questioners or whatever aren't going to be there. So I think it's just net XP loss and the loss of the story cutscene with Minthara after killing the goblins, which, you know, is supposed to be a spicy cutscene. I've never seen it before. Would have been cool to see it, but, you know, such is life. I think it's just a loss of it. But we'll see. We'll see. And then this stuff, there's a bunch of camp supplies, I think. There's a lot less to loot here than I thought there was. Oh, I should be very careful about just breaking stuff here. Oh, I've just realized something. So Roa talks about how she just made a bunch of money selling smoke powder to the goblins. And I just realized that they sold smoke powder to the goblins so that the goblins can blow up the gates of the grove. That's a fun little detail. Okay, let's go back. One thing I also wish about this game is that when you open a place with a key, the key just like evaporates. You know, like I know I'm never going to use whatever that key was ever again, but I also have just immediately forgotten the name of that key. And it's like 0.1 carry weight. So like by the time we go to like Act 3, I'm going to have like a pound of keys, and it's just like I don't know what to do with any of these. Okay, so I think we just grabbed everything we needed to grab here. I don't think we ever need to go to this place again. Let's send all this junk to camp. Yeah, we can pick that stuff up, and then we'll go teleport to the Myconid colony and sell a bunch of it to Roa. And then we'll take our long rest, and then we'll go fight the Gith patrol. We're level 6 right now. Yeah, it is kind of painful to fight the Gith patrol after losing the anti-hold person elixir, but that's just the way that we did things, apparently. I kind of don't want to fight them without spell slots. I mean, maybe it's fine. I drank an elixir of guileful movement this morning. Do I have another one? I could buy another one from a vendor. It's not a big deal. I just need to reset Dareth a couple times. Just imagine worrying with the carry weight of keys. Hey, Crypto. It got kind of annoying because okay, you know what I should do from now on is like I go to the next act, I throw away all the keys. You know, like this is almost, you know, this is like a third of a pound, you know. There's no points in this channel. I have abolished points. There shall be no gambling. Hey, Teal. Okay. Let's go to the Myconid colony. Yes, exactly, Glenn. Oh man, it's a party here now. Yeah, I don't want to carry. I don't want to carry keys. Just make them go away.
I ought to speak.
So let's buy another set of void bolts and stroke value.
Welcome back. Have
Yeah,
you
talk to him, Mike.
let me?
Oh, look.
I greet you, son.
Novice advice on stream elements. I mean, I'm happy to take advice of any kind about how to stream anything. I don't know anything. In case that wasn't clear. Oh, I can get a 3rd level spell slot back. I mean, that item's actually interesting. This weighs like nothing. Well, let's just buy it. This one, there's some world where we want this. I don't really know what world that is, though.
May your travel.
Okay.
How is your
Oh, my category is still set to just chatting. Thank you. Thank you, Glenn. Alright, it should be fixed now. I started a Sudoku, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get to do much Baldur's Gate. And not yet awake yet. Oh, man. And then the Sudoku took like under 15 minutes. It was not particularly challenging. Maybe if I'd thought through the rule set more carefully, I could have realized that before I did it, but
We'll be clearing out. No point in lingering now I've got the noble stuck.
instead it was discovered along the way. I mean, these scrolls are low weight, so I should sell other things first. How much cash? You have 1750. Oh, did that put the exact thing I didn't want to sell? Nice. Oh, Damon's dead. Is there any other use for Infernal Iron now? God damn it. Why is Damon dead? I don't think there is. I think it's just for Karlach and it's for Damon. Yeah. Why is he dead? Oh god. Paperweight? Yeah. Paperweight. Am I gonna use any of these? This one's mildly interesting. I like this item, but I don't think I'm gonna use it this run. So Luna's chosen. This is the one that makes an ally go to sleep. I always feel like there's some use to that. I don't know what it is. And all these feel like they're like potentially useful, but carrying them around all the time is gonna be a giant. Karlach wouldn't kill Dan. With misspelled Karlach and misspelled Dan. Beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some judgment calls pretty soon about what items I cannot afford to hold. Well, let's put this on and restore a level 3 spell slot, I guess. U-type. Indeed. Sorry, going back to why is he dead? Do I have an actually useful amulet now? I'll put the Misty Step one on. So why is he dead? It turns out, and Say told me this afterwards, that if on the day of the Grove Defense, any of the like little bombs and things that the tieflings stick out in front of the gate, are in a surface that will cause them to take damage. So like Caustic Brine, for instance. The tieflings will count that as a hostile action, and you will count as having sided with the goblins. So I went up to the horn, I took a rest, I woke up the next morning. The Caustic Brine that I had placed during the first gate defense was still there, and a barrel spawned on top of it, And so, like, when I woke up and left camp that morning, Zevlor and crew immediately went full hostile. And then I was just on the side of the goblins. And, they're too sensitive, exactly. And, I think... Who had the good stuff? I probably don't need this many rats and squirrels and things, but, I'm just RPing as Shadowheart. That's what I'm gonna say about that. I needed pancakes. I threw the caustic brine at the very, very beginning of the game. Like, at level 2. When, you know, Eridan's band walks in and you have to defend the gate. That's when I threw the caustic brine. Which, you know, fair point game. Fair point game, you know. I did throw the caustic brine and just remembered after all that time that I was the one at fault for this nastiness. But, you know. Oh man, I think we do need to do something about all the things that we're carrying. Right? Like, I can't loot anything anymore. Okay. Let's go sell a bunch of magic items.
We'll be clearing out. No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Like, let's be more honest with ourselves about what we're gonna use and not use. Really? Is this the UI? This is so horrible. Alright, let's do it this way. There's no way I actually need 46 magic
We'll be clearing out.
items.
No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
There's just no way. Doom Hammer. I guess I'm theoretically using that. 2 hand crossbows. I don't honestly think I'm ever gonna use these. Some random throwing weapons. I mean, not for a freaking pound. Especially not. Yeah, Herald feels very bad to sell, but I think if I wasn't using this, I would be trying to take a fighter level and using Herald. And I might still do it, so we'll see how things look in Act 2. This one. I don't think we're going to use this. We're just going to get the regular resistance to narcotic very fast. Color Louvre, good for checks. You can just get rid of these non-magical light hammers, I think. I don't think there's a world where I use this again. No, I won't use the backpack purple up. I think if I loot stuff in this game, there's plenty of money around for me to do whatever I want with, and I shouldn't need to use the backpack. I did buy the Titan Strength for some reason. This stuff, there's some world where I use it. +1 to saving throws. I'll keep it for the Zaithus, I guess. These are all rings. They don't matter in terms of my carry weight. Boots. Stormy Clamor, I want to keep those. Striding, I should keep those. I should just be honest about the fact that I'm not using these. Archery. I mean, there's really not a world where I'd use these. I will keep these. Keep AC items as well. Alright. We saved like 10 pounds there, sure. We should have written this was so terrible. It's too much. We have way too many special arrows too. should stop buying those. Extracted the ingredients that we can. Can we sell some of these things?
We'll be clearing. No point in lingering now. I've
Pickpocketing
got the
is,
noble stock.
I assume you mean fun? I don't think I want that. We have too much stuff. We have way too much stuff. I shouldn't have bought those void bulbs and things too. This is way too many. Here, just give me 4 pounds back. I don't care about water. I have 40. Like, why do I have 40 potions? Alright. That's enough of that. I feel like... Oh, I can sell the arsonist one. I don't feel like making everyone sit here while I just sell things to try to reduce my carry weight on stream. That does not feel like a good use of time. But I'm guessing I have learned that I have plenty of these items. I don't need level 1 spell slot. Yeah, don't really care. Yeah, are we doing the Gith patrol today? I guess we are, right? Unless she has a whole person.
Of course, it was Bibberbank.
We'll be
No, we're not.
point in lingering now. I've
Doesn't
got the
cost
noble
us.
stock.
Do you have a potion of speed? I don't think it ever hurt to buy these. I don't see Galful movement here. How many bits do I donate for full streamer attitude? Thanks, Crypto, for the bits. Full streamer attitude is very cheap. Gaseous form. Frankly, it doesn't even cost any bits. It just requires hanging out. Okay. So, I guess let's move on. That's good enough. I wanted to do the Gith patrol. So, actually, no. I remember what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be resting until I can buy another cow. Pancakes. Pancakes are good. Pancakes are good. Our perfect traveler's chest, as usual. Auto select, and then we'll do partial rests for the elixir after this. Yeah, I need to get out of this no looting mindset where it's just like, there's no consumables, you don't have money to buy consumables, how dare you buy consumables? No. I can just reset the day until I get
for the shop.
I thought I bought... Oh, do I have the ochre jelly? I might have just the ochre jelly. I do. I didn't want to use the bloodstained hook for that, though. Do I have any other sublimate? Suspension. Could this be sorted in any sort of way? Yeah, I have a sublimate of Autumn Crocus. Why am I using the actually good sublimate to make this? Where is this? 8 of 1. Bloodstained hook. Is that what this is? Bloodstained hook. No. Here. Drop this. Use a different. Autumn Crocus. Thank you. Craft. I guess the other approach would have been to just craft the vigilance. So. Dragon egg mushroom. Yeah. Okay. Guess let's fight the Gith Patrol now. I'm honestly a little scared of this fight. Okay, time to catch up in chat. How's everyone say going flapjacks and mini pancakes? I love your pancakes. It's going to go up to level 7. We're just going to help them damage. The competitiveness made him kill us, though, yeah. Are you guys, like, racing for the amount of kills you can get? I'm level 6 teal, in case you're wondering about me. We've just hit level 6. We're going to Act 2 pretty soon, so level 7 should be in the cards soon-ish. More stuff.
Mustn't let anyone see. Best step softly.
Oh my god. That run is hilarious. It's just you two guys swabbling about, like, whether things count as kills. It's so good. Okay. So those guys are down there. How can I prep this fight? I mean, I can start it by Glyph of Warding on top of them. Glyph of Warding is not concentration, right? So I could even... Oh, one glyph can be activated. Okay, that's very reasonable. But we should speak with animals, yeah, before I forget. Very important job for the day. Not at all, but, yeah. Alright, and that we'll make Glenn happy by fixing the collars on the bar. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything else to do other than Glyph of Warding for prep. Are there any spells that I... Oh, you know what I can do? Do I have Amulet? I do have this guy. Are these guys slashing damage people? Like, it looks like they have great swords. So let's try this. I think these rings... I think the rest of equipment just seems correct. I mean, the haste... The fact that I don't have a good helmet here is sad, but... haste is perfectly serves. Okay, go in here. And we'll drink the elixir. The buff bar. Yeah, I guess what else would need to go in the buff bar, Crypto? I don't think Calm Emotions is doing anything for us. We could summon an anime dad dude. Or a spiritual weapon. Protection from evil and good is not doing anything for us. Spike growth might do things for us, but we have it prepared by default already. I don't know if we need to speak with dead. Oh, I do want to try speak with dead on Yule. I think someone mentioned that that might be XP. What else? That might just be it. You could coat our weapon with something. Oh my gosh. I'm forgetting how to play this game. It's been a while. Yeah, if we do like accuracy or something like that. These guys have a ridiculous amount of armor class, so. Resistance to non-magical. Are any of these guys resistant? Oh, Kithrak is. Voss is gonna leave. Ours aren't resistant, right? They just are incredibly annoying. Yeah. I'm willing to blow some resources on this fight. I fully expect this skeleton is going to die. Like 100% is going to die. Boss leaves, yeah. But that's fine. Anything else? Anything else? We can give ourselves a little bit more hit points if we're being. I'm just being extremely scared. Extremely scared. Yeah, and I think we can just oil our weapon if we don't. Like, what else is there? I don't think there's anything else. Alright. So, oil of accuracy. And then we will turn-based and set down the Glyph of Wood. Oh. I didn't mean to apply it to Sora, but that's fine. I do have an interesting test to run now. Which is, does Sorrow apply? Does the Oil of Accuracy apply to my Thorn Whip roll with Sorrow? These shouldn't matter. I don't think these matter. I'll have to get that close. Didn't realize. Maybe I want to go down this way then.
Need to press onward.
No, I'm just out of movement. Okay. Sure.
Well, anything?
Nothing so far, Kithrak.
My faith protects me.
This does feel kind of sus, actually. Like, if I'm not getting a surprise round out of this, they're all gonna get to hit me if I go down there. Yeah, abandon plan. Let's see if we can get them to group up later and then cast Glyph of Warding on them.
No
I don't want to throw a bomb, though. It's gonna do double damage. We just take a regular shot to start this? Whatever. Do you have opinions, Crypto? I'm happy to hear them. Sudoku Seidel? Do you think we're gonna have initiative or surprise problems? Am I gonna win initiative here? I have +3. So, like, it's possible, but I don't. It's very possible, but I don't. These guys, I think they will have... Yeah, like +1. I have the Galful Movement Elixir on, so they cannot cast 12%. Yeah, so the question is, can they do 44 damage to me without a crit, and with 5 DR, and with slashing resistance? And I don't think so! Yeah, I agree. If we do get the surprise, then we can go down and cast Glyph of Warding, and that would be really a fight ender. They have no... Yeah, I do have Darkness, yeah. Survival Instinct, also a good call. They're just neutral. They're just neutral. Survival Instinct is a great call, too. We can do that. Could also brace ranged. Actually, I don't have brace for that. Yeah, I don't see me getting surprised here. Yeah. Oh, here's a move. Can we start the combat with this guy? And just be out of combat? You know, some of them come up and kill him or whatever, that's fine. Yeah, this feels like the move. Beretta has the Gith equivalent word. Oh, okay. Forteth, Choss, Beretta. Initiative +2. I mean, I don't see it here. It might be that the game is just lying. Or maybe it's on one of these other guys. This guy does have initiative +3. +1. +3. This is just a guaranteed miss. They rolled well.
Here comes now.
Did you become invisible? Okay, you're going up. Yeah. He was only ever meant to be bait. So what has happened? Invisible. Very, very annoying. You rallied, okay, and then you just ran up here. And you have yet to go.
The mission has to come first.
I don't think we have a great option for hitting multiple targets. Can we make it you? I mean, you're almost certain to be annoying. Outside normal range. You would leave? Is that Glenn 1 HP advice, or is that, advice tailored to the circumstances of this particular character? Okay. Breaking the ladder doesn't seem too bad. Oh, you know what? Is there a world where we Roaring Thunder you off the... What does that look like? Yeah, I'm just gonna score... I'm gonna score at the same as the skeleton, right? And I'm gonna have my turn to dash away. Oh, we're so close. Just knock you off the edge. Just knock you off the edge. You don't lose your turn from joining combat on the first round of combat. You only lose your turn if you join after the first round of combat finishes. Okay. Yeah, that rule is a rule that I haven't seen violated before. So to my knowledge, that's how it always works. Yeah, that's why, like, when the goblins summon wargs in the first turn, the wargs attack immediately. They're just joining in the first round of combat. But, like, the necromites at Merkle, they always have to take an extra turn because they get spawned in later. Oh, really? All I want is for you to fall off a freaking cliff, dude. Not fall off that way. Fall off the other way. Yeah, like... That's what I want. Well, she's frightened, at least. That's not bad. Okay, so Gish is going to get a turn, and then I'm going to get to go. So you see, I didn't lose my turn. Where is the Gish? I mean, he's got Misty Step. That's fine. This is good enough. Let's see what you do. It should be Misty Step. Yep. Sonic Backlash, please. Okay, blindness is actually rather annoying. What was the save DC on that? It's a con save. And I had to roll a 14 to save that. Okay. I got very lucky. I mean, okay, disadvantage on attacks, not a horrible problem, but one I would rather not be dealing with. You're frightened, so I'm a lot less worried about what you're doing. I have a bonus action. I don't think that there is a world where I can shove this person and make them take falling damage. I could summon a spiritual weapon. I like that idea. It means it's going to be harder for him to hit me. He's going to have to take opportunity attacks. Okay, so I'm going to summon a spiritual weapon. If my understanding of the game is correct, the spiritual weapon will get a turn in this round of combat. I always forget which one of these has the good ability. I think it's the Maul. Let's go check. Spiritual weapon. Okay. We're wiki diving, I guess. Bleeding, okay. Yeah, you have lacerate. You're also lacerate. Lacerate. Daze. Dexterity bonus to armor class, no reactions, wisdom saves. Oh, gaping wounds is really nice. Let's try the gaping wounds. I've never tried to try these before. Yep, so the spiritual weapon also gets a turn in combat. Let's stab you. Yeah, I mean 50%. It's spiritual weapon things. Okay.
I can't afford to let up.
Does this actually do... Okay, it doesn't do what it does in 5th edition. Or at least it doesn't say it does what it does in 5th edition. Which is it doesn't give you advantage on someone else's attack. I mean, this is utterly worthless stuff, but I'll do it anyway. Not on spiritual weapon, but on the Gish. There's also something to be said for just hiding in some random place and screwing with their AI. That's actually really interesting. Where would be an annoying place to make them go look? I mean, I want to run this way. So I don't really think there is a place that Scratch could go. Let's just have Scratch do it. Okay. It's about where my expectations were for this. For this fight. The Cali School of Baldur's Gate 3? What's the Cali School of Baldur's Gate 3?
My faith will protect me.
I mean, if something is called the Cali School of Baldur's Gate 3, I'm very happy to be participating in it. Because Cali is just wonderful. What did I spend this bonus action?
On I go.
I don't have a bonus action. Where did this bonus action go? What did I do? Oh, I cast the spiritual one. Okay. Maybe that was greedy. There's probably something to be said for like Sanctuary or something. Okay, you're dashing. What did you do? Oh, you were just invisible and you did nothing. That's great. You're frightened. Good job, sir. Oh, I like this. Can I walk away without getting... Yeah, I can. The Gish is annoying because he has blindness and stuff. Oh yeah, screwing with AI as much as humanly possible. Heck yeah. 50, 55. I'm not convinced it matters much. Oh, beautiful roll. Let's get up in the face of this guy so that he has disadvantage on his next attack. I don't think the skeleton's gonna live to see another day, so I don't really care as long as I can get something out of his remaining hit points. Okay. He didn't take an opportunity attack against those guys. Neither Scratch nor Spiritual Weapon got opportunity attacks. Annoying. Did I have to set something in there, like reactions or something like that? Yeah, so it was set to yes. I don't know why it chose not to do that for me. Sorry. Hello? Did you... Could I configure this thing, please? Oh, where was it? It was the other button. It was the button down here. Oh, he doesn't get a reaction. I didn't know that, but sure. Sure.
Need to act
Okay,
fast.
what I want to do... I want to shove this guy off a cliff. Oh, before we do that, what's the actual damage roll that I did? Gish 4th, use Shocking Grasp. Sure, I received condition Shocking Grasp. I think that means I just can't take reactions. Yeah. And you did... Okay, with advantage because I had my armor on. Plus 8. So you rolled a 20. And then you rolled 2d8 lightning. You rolled a little bit. I have resistance to lightning because of the dampened elements. And then I took 2 less from Magical Plate. Okay, so what's your max roll with this? You could roll a 16. It would be cut to 8, and then it would be reduced by 2 to 6. So you could do at most 6 damage to me with that. And most of the time it's gonna be less. Yeah, I'm not worried about Shocking Grasp at all. Yeah, I wanted to try pushing. And if I can't push you, then I'll just use Scratch's life to bait out his reaction so I can get out of there. Yeah. For sure. I mean, the other thing I could do other than pushing is, like, start kiting, right? Like, if I go here and use my bonus action to push, I'm probably dashing for the rest of it. Oh, I forgot to use Survival Instinct. That was the thing. Oh, here's another version of this that I should have thought of before I took the skeleton's turn, which is Roaring Thunder Arrow. Yeah, that seems like a much better move. Where are they? Yeah, the problem is I'm going to kill the skeleton. I mean, I'm okay with that, but... I wish I had some more foresight. But this lets me dash away, which is much safer for me, and I care a lot more about me than I care about the skeleton. This feels right. Let me do it this way, just so I see exactly where. Yeah, I want you to go, like, down there. Okay, you saved. Oh, and the skeleton didn't take any damage. Okay, so this is pure knockback, it's not, damage. That's fine. We can dash. Okay, actually, before we commit to that, let's have these summons do anything. You're reeling. You're frightened. I don't have advantage on attacks against you. No, I think this guy's priority. He's got spells and things. There's weird stuff going on. I don't know his full kit. I think I want you to be on the opposite side. Like this. Hopefully our reaction won't glitch this time. That'd be lovely. It's interesting that the way that they coded this. Oh wow, that's a great crit. The way that they coded this is for. I can't do this without taking an opportunity to activate. That's fine. That the spiritual weapon only gets a bonus action this turn. That is a little unusual. Can I jump over this rock? Something like that. Yeah. I think I want to be like back here, basically. Let's see if I can get like here and then do a convenient. Not really. Yeah, behind this rock is probably good enough. I don't think being back here gives me any more protection than this. Alright. Breath is invisible still. You're frightened. Yep, goodbye skeleton. That's fine. A rip scratch. Rallied. Backlash. Hey, say. Oh man, I don't have all that much time left today. Let me do a quick check of how much time I have. Give me a second. I have something like 10 minutes left. I'm not going to try to rush this combat so that I finish in those 10 minutes. So it may very well be that we save in the middle of this and come back to this either later tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't realize I would stall so much. Well, I was doing the stalling, but I didn't realize I would run out of time in this fight. Lack of foresight. Yeah, this guy's really doing work. I'm a fan. I think he's gonna die this turn. I don't really feel the need to make him take an opportunity attack on top of that.
Moving.
Well, let's see if we can bow the Banshee this guy. And then I will need to do some kind of kiting. Yeah, rushing never works unless you're trying to catch an Exiled Light, exactly. Yeah, but lesson I learned hard way several times. Yeah, and this is kind of a scary fight too, so I'm not excited about rushing. Can we hit both of them? No. Hey Jesse, how's it going? You didn't know I streamed. Yeah, now you do. Hey, welcome in. We're fighting the Gith. I have 10 minutes left, so probably not gonna finish this fight today. That is the plan. I have movement. This seems like the pretty... Oh, is this the moment for the Glyph of Warding? Oh, tell me it is. Tell me it is. Can I get all three? No, I'm not going to be able to get all three. 2 doesn't feel like sufficient. Oh, Crypto, thank you for gifting Jesse a sub. That's very kind. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more to do here than take a shot. Let's take a shot at this guy. He's got ability drain. Let's see if we can start the tripping nonsense. My good fellow, indeed. I love that emote so much. Thank you, Crypto. Yeah. This is a run where I have $1 million. I can spam pointless special arrows. Okay, I guess we're doing this. I really don't like the fact that Sarth Baretha is still invisible. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, you're spending all your turns on that nonsense, sure. I don't know what you did, but okay. Yeah, alright. Good. Misty Step. Trip attack. Ooh, 10 damage. That's a lot. Okay, that's a lot of damage. We might be blind. We failed. Alright, we're blind. Cool. Okay, let's check out the rolls. Oh, they hit the other Gith for 5 damage. That's very kind of them. Oh my gosh. Trackpad. Save me. Virtual weapon. You had resistance. Immune to psychic. That's fine. You trip attacked me. Why is it plus 1d8 piercing? I should have also reconsidered using Sorrow. I should have used something else. I should have used the shield for a couple additional armor class. And then, what is this 1d8? Oh, that's the 1d8 from trip attack. Okay. And the 2 damage from psionic empowerment. And then the second attack is close to max roll. Yeah, she only needs to roll a 9 with disadvantage, which is like 1 and 4. So this is a lot more damage than I would expect to get, but it's reasonable. Yeah. I mean, she low rolled on 1 die, but this feels like the kind of thing that I need to be careful about. Okay. What are you doing? I think you're just gonna try to hit someone next to you. I don't think there's a lot left of value in your life. This Gish would be great to have die. It's not to be. Battlemaster isn't the best, yeah. Yeah, this is not a Battlemaster club.
I'm ready.
So, healing potion is obvious. I mean, taking the shot is very spooky with disadvantage from blindness. I mean, stuff like Glyph of Warding is still going to be perfectly serviceable for the next couple turns, but pretty annoying otherwise. Okay, so we could do Greater Healing Pot, and then dash. Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah. Let's not be the target of attacks. Yeah, his blindness is really brutal. Oh, I should have bought more of these. That's a mistake I won't repeat. Oh, darkness. Yeah, darkness. How does darkness work, Crypto? Are they able... They're not able to shoot into it? Is that how that works? They can throw into it, I know that. Yeah, as far as the Kali school of Baldur's Gate goes, darkness and such are not my strong points. Yeah, we could do darkness, and then we could do, we could just hide in it, right? We have to approach to melee to hit me. Me neither. Says Glenn. Man, if you don't know Glenn, then we're truly lost. Yeah, I think it's a darkness arrow. That's the play. Darkness arrow, or it's a dash and jump. Right, we could dash and then jump back here. We might be safe from anyone attacking us. The situation I don't want to be in is we're in the darkness arrow and they all run up to me, and I have no way of getting out of there without taking a million opportunity attacks. That's what I'm scared of. Gauntlet Yeva can throw into darkness, right? And she doesn't. She's a human, if I remember correctly. I've died to that before. Cannot use darkness. Yeah. So it was on this roof over here. I was on the roof of this building. Gauntlet Yeva was down here. I was in darkness, and she threw 2 javelins up at me and killed me. I think this is a dash. This is a dash move. And if I can get an extra turn, I'm gonna swap out Sorrow for a shield. I do want to be careful not to break combat. You have to hide. Okay. Is that what it is? I don't think I hid back then. Yeah, if we break combat, I'll be set. Oh, why am I going here? So that I can jump up and go back this way? Okay, I would buy that argument. Let's see what you do. Oh, I saved. Okay, great. I'm not blind anymore. Yeah, you're gonna die. It's to be expected. I don't know what Bereth is doing. She's just invisible, and I'm fighting 1v3, and that's a little spooky. Okay. You know what? This is about the right time to call it. I'm gonna have to take a couple minutes to make a decision here anyway, so let's end the stream here and find someone to raid. And then next time, so either tonight, maybe like somewhere around 10 or 11 hours from now, or tomorrow morning around this time, I will continue this fight. I'm glad you were here, Jesse. I'm glad to catch you here. Sorry for ending in the middle of combat like that. Suppose it's a risk. Alright, let's find someone to raid. Let's find someone to raid. Oh, there's so many friends online today. Krent's online. Mark is online. Quag's online. We haven't raided Quag in a very long time. Let's go raid Quag. Quag is a very, very talented streamer and challenge runner. I'm sure many of you know him already. If you don't, get ready for the shenanigans. It will be quite a spectacle to watch. All right, cool. I'll catch you later.